Alright, what is up people? It's your boy SahiTrip Travel, and today is different. We're not just going somewhere, we're diving headfirst into a place that honestly might not be the first spot you think of for an epic adventure, especially if you're rolling vegetarian style like me, but trust me on this one. Welcome to SahiTrip Travel Services, your front row seat to the real deal, the unfiltered, the you gotta see this to believe it kind of travel. Today we're exploring the top must-visit places in Oman. Yeah, Oman, and I'm going to show you how this incredible country is not just stunning, but a legit paradise for us, herbivores. So buckle up, because this isn't your grandma's slideshow. We're hitting the ground running, from bustling cityscapes that look like they're straight out of a movie, to ancient forts whispering tales of a time long gone, and deserts so vast they'll make you question your own existence. In a good way, I promise. We're talking culture, we're talking adventure. And most importantly, for my fellow plant-based peeps, we are talking food. Delicious, authentic, Omani vegetarian food. I did the homework, I pounded the pavement. I ate the things, so you know exactly what to expect. Get ready for an unforgettable journey, because Oman is about to blow your mind. I'm talking jaw-on-the-floor moments, experiences that'll stick with you long after you've clicked off this video. We're going deep, we're going authentic, and we're doing it all with the SahiTrip Travel Seal of Approval. This is Oman, unfiltered, through my lens for you. Let's do this. No fluff, no faking, just pure adventure. Oman, vegetarian style, let's go. First stop, Muscat, the capital, and let me tell you, pulling into this city, it's not what you expect. It's clean, it's modern, but it's got this ancient soul just pulsing beneath the surface. The architecture, insane. White buildings everywhere, sparkling under that Omani sun. It's like they decided to build a city that perfectly complements the mountains and the sea. There's a calm here, a kind of quiet confidence that you don't find in many capitals. It's not about frantic energy, it's about a steady, powerful presence. I just grabbed my camera and started exploring the Sultan Qaboos Grand Mosque. You have to see this place. Even if you're not religious, the sheer artistry, the scale of it, it's humbling. I spent hours just walking around, jaw practically on the floor. The details in the carvings, the massive prayer carpet, the chandeliers, it's like every single inch was crafted with so much care and precision. Remember to dress respectfully, super important. But man, the photo ops, endless. This isn't just a building, it's a statement, a masterpiece of Islamic architecture that welcomes everyone, and you feel that sense of peace wash over you. Then there's the Mutra Souk. This is where the city's heart beats loud. It's a maze, a beautiful, chaotic labyrinth of tiny shops packed with everything you can imagine. Frankincense. Oman's famous for it, smells incredible. Silver, textiles, spices. The air is thick with 1,000 different scents. And here's the pro tip for my vegetarian crew. Keep your eyes peeled. Amidst the hustle, you'll find little spots selling dates, nuts, and sometimes, if you're lucky, fresh fruit juices or little savory pastries. It's about the hunt, the discovery. Walking along the Mutra Corniche as the sun sets with the dhows, traditional boats, bobbing in the harbour and the mountains glowing in the background, that's a moment. It's cinematic. You see families out, people fishing, just this incredible vibe of daily life unfolding against a stunning backdrop. This is where you feel the connection between Muscat and its ancient maritime heritage. It's a place to just breathe, to soak it all in, and to realize how beautifully the city embraces its waterfront. It's not just a path, it's an experience. Now let's talk food, because priorities, right? Muscat surprised me in the best way possible. I found this incredible spot called Karjeen. It's like an oasis, outdoor seating under trees, lanterns everywhere. And their menu, packed with vegetarian options. I'm talking amazing hummus, baba ganoush, fresh salads, and these incredible Omani breads. You absolutely have to try their version of shua. Even if it's a vegetable tagine, the spices are mind-blowing. It's not just food, it's an entire atmosphere. And don't sleep on the smaller local joints. Omani bread, or kubs regag, this thin, crispy bread, often cooked right in front of you, is a game changer. You can get it with cheese, honey, or just plain. Paired with some fresh labneh or a simple za'atar dip, it's perfection. It's the kind of simple food that tells you so much about the culture. I probably ate my weight in this stuff and I have zero regrets. It's light, it's flavorful, and it's everywhere if you look. The Royal Opera House Muscat is another architectural marvel. Even if you don't catch a show, just seeing the building itself is worth it. It's so elegant, so grand. It shows you another side of Muscat, the sophisticated, arts-focused side. It's a testament to the country's investment in culture, and it stands as a beacon of artistic excellence in the region. The design blends traditional Omani motifs with modern functionality, creating a space that feels both timeless and contemporary. What really struck me about Muscat is this seamless blend of the ancient and the ultra-modern. You'll see a centuries-old watchtower, and then right around the corner, a sleek, contemporary building. It all just works. There's a respect for history that's palpable, but also a clear vision for the future. This duality is fascinating and makes exploring the city an adventure in contrasts. It's a city that honors its past while confidently striding into the future. Navigating Muscat is pretty straightforward. Taxis are plentiful, but I always recommend just walking as much as you can, especially in areas like Mutra or around the Corniche. That's how you find the hidden gems, the little alleyways, the unexpected views. That's how you stumble upon a tiny cafe serving the best mint tea you've ever had. Getting a little lost is part of the fun, part of the adventure, and Muscat is a safe and welcoming city to do just that. Overall, for a vegetarian traveler, Muscat is a fantastic starting point in Oman. There's so much to see, so much to do, and honestly, finding delicious vegetarian food was way easier than I anticipated. The key is to be curious, to ask, and to be open to trying new things. The hospitality here is incredible, and people are generally happy to help you find what you're looking for. Muscat gets a big thumbs up from me. It's a city that invites you in and leaves you wanting more. All right, leaving Muscat behind, we're heading inland. Next up, Nizwa. This place feels different. It's older, more traditional. It's like stepping back in time, but in the coolest way possible. Nizwa was once the capital of Oman, and you can feel that history in the air, in the walls of the ancient buildings. It's got this rugged, authentic charm that's completely captivating. The drive itself is pretty epic, with the Hajar Mountains starting to loom large. This is where you really start to feel the historical heartbeat of Oman. The main event in Nizwa, the Nizwa Fort, man, this thing is a beast. It's massive, imposing, and incredibly well preserved. The giant circular cannon tower is iconic. Climbing to the top gives you these insane panoramic views of the entire city. The date palm oases stretching out and the mountains in the distance. It's one of those views that just makes you pause and appreciate where you are. You can spend hours exploring the different rooms, learning about its history, and imagining what life was like here centuries ago. Inside the fort, they've done a great job with exhibits. You learn about Omani traditions, crafts, and the fort's strategic importance. It's not just a pile of old stones, it's a living museum. And the ingenuity of its design with its defense mechanisms like murder holes and false wells is fascinating. It really gives you an appreciation for the architectural and military prowess of the time. I'm a sucker for old forts, and this one did not disappoint. It's a must-see, no question. Right next to the fort is the Nizwa Souk. This souk is famous, especially for its Friday cattle market, which is a wild experience if you can catch it. But even on other days, it's bustling. It's more traditional than the Mutra Souk in Muscat, I'd say. You'll find incredible silverware, pottery, and of course, dates. So many dates. Omani dates are legendary, and you can sample all different kinds. This is the place to stock up. The craftsmanship on display, particularly the intricately designed Omani khanjars, daggers, is exceptional. Let's talk vegetarian food in Nizwa. You might think it's trickier in a more traditional town, but not really. Omani cuisine at its core has a lot of naturally vegetarian elements. Think rice dishes, bread, vegetable stews, and those amazing dates. One thing you absolutely have to try is Omani halwa. It's a sweet, gelatinous dessert often flavored with saffron, cardamom, and rosewater, and studded with nuts. It's unique, it's delicious, and it's a true taste of Oman. I found a few local restaurants just outside the main souk area that were super accommodating. Again, Omani bread is your friend. Pair it with some fal medams, fava bean stew, often available, or a simple vegetable saluna curry stew. Don't be afraid to ask. Ananabati, I am vegetarian, goes a long way. People are generally very helpful and will point you in the right direction or adapt a dish if they can. Often the simplest places have the most authentic and tasty food. One of the cool things about Nizwa is its proximity to some incredible natural landscapes and smaller villages. It's a great base for exploring places like Jebel Akhdar, the Green Mountain, known for its terraced farms. While up there, you might find pomegranates, walnuts, and rosewater, all locally produced. The journey itself, with its winding mountain roads, is an adventure. These agricultural areas showcase a different side of Oman, one of lush fertility amidst the arid landscapes. The vibe in Nizwa is definitely more laid back than Muscat. It's a place where you can slow down, wander through the old alleyways, and just soak in the atmosphere. The call to prayer echoing from the mosques, the smell of spices from the souk, the sight of locals in their traditional dish dashers, it all adds to the authenticity of the experience. It feels like a genuine immersion into Omani culture, away from the more cosmopolitan feel of the capital. Make sure you allocate enough time for Nizwa. It's not just a quick stop for the fort. The souk deserves a proper exploration, and just wandering around the old part of town is rewarding. I loved the sense of discovery, finding little courtyards or beautifully carved wooden doors. It's a photographer's dream, with history and culture at every turn. The details in the architecture, the textures of the old walls, all tell a story. For vegetarian travelers, Nizwa offers a taste of traditional Omani life and cuisine. It's about embracing the local staples: dates, bread, simple vegetable dishes, and of course halwa. The experience is as much about the cultural immersion as it is about the specific sites. Nizwa really captures the essence of old Arabia, and doing it plant-based is totally achievable and incredibly rewarding. It's a place that stays with you, a genuine slice of Omani heritage. Chapter 3. All right, from the historical heart of Nizwa, we're cranking up the adventure dial. We're heading into the Wahiba Sands, also known as Sharqiya Sands. This is it, the quintessential desert experience. Rolling dunes as far as the eye can see, that incredible golden red sand, the silence. It's powerful. Getting here is part of the fun. Usually involves a 4x4 and some skilled driving once you hit the sand. My advice, go with a local guide or a reputable camp. Don't try to be a hero out here. The sheer scale of the desert is humbling. You drive for what feels like ages and it's just dunes, dunes, and more dunes, each one shaped perfectly by the wind. The colors change throughout the day, from soft pastels in the morning to fiery oranges and reds at sunset. And the stars at night? Forget about it. With zero light pollution, the sky just explodes with stars. It's one of the most incredible things I've ever seen. Lying on your back in the cool sand, just gazing up at the Milky Way, that's a core memory right there. Most people experience Wahiba Sands by staying at a desert camp. There are various options, from basic Bedouin-style tents to more luxurious setups. I opted for something in the middle, authentic but comfortable. These camps are usually run by local Bedouin families, and it's a fantastic way to experience their legendary hospitality. They know this desert like the back of their hands, and their connection to this environment is profound. It's a chance to learn about a way of life that's existed for centuries. Now, vegetarian food in the middle of the desert, you might be skeptical. I was too, a little bit, but honestly it was surprisingly good. Most desert camps are used to catering to international visitors and dietary needs. When you book, just let them know you're vegetarian. They usually prepare buffet-style dinners, and there are always plenty of plant-based options. Think rice dishes, vegetable curries or stews, salads, fresh bread cooked over the fire, and of course, dates and fruit. One evening, our host prepared a traditional Omani dish, often cooked underground in a shua style, but they made a vegetarian version for us. It was a mix of vegetables and rice, slow cooked with incredible spices. Eating that under the stars around a campfire with traditional music playing, it was magical. That's the kind of experience you travel for. It's not just about the food itself, but the entire context, the place, the people, the atmosphere. Beyond just chilling at the camp, there's plenty to do in Wahiba Sands. Dune bashing is a popular one. Basically, off-roading in a 4x4 over the dunes. It's like a roller coaster, super exhilarating. Camel riding is another classic, a more serene way to experience the desert landscape, especially at sunrise or sunset. The slow, rhythmic pace of the camel allows you to really absorb the vastness and tranquility of the desert. I also just loved walking out into the dunes on my own, finding a high spot and watching the sunset. The silence is profound. It's a kind of silence that's rare in our noisy world. It allows for reflection, for just being present. You see the wind shaping the dunes, the tracks of desert creatures, the incredible resilience of life in such a harsh environment. It's a deeply meditative experience, and the photographic opportunities are just out of this world. For any vegetarian heading to Wahiba Sands, my advice is communication. Talk to your camp operators in advance. They're usually incredibly accommodating. Pack some snacks too, just in case: nuts, dried fruits, energy bars. Always a good idea when you're heading into more remote areas, but generally the camps are well prepared. The focus is on fresh, simple and hearty food that fuels you for desert adventures. The experience of sleeping in the desert is something else. The temperature drops, the wind might pick up, and you hear the sounds of the desert at night. It feels wild, untamed, waking up to the sunrise over the dunes, the sand cool beneath your feet. It's invigorating. It's a reminder of the raw beauty of nature and of our small place within it. It's a reset button for the soul. Wahiba Sands was a highlight of my Omani adventure. It's more than just pretty dunes. It's an immersion into a unique ecosystem and a vibrant culture. And yes, you can absolutely do it as a vegetarian and eat well. It's about embracing the adventure, trusting in the local hospitality, and preparing for an experience that will leave you speechless. The desert has a way of stripping away the unnecessary and connecting you to something fundamental. Don't miss it. Chapter 4. Okay, prepare for a total change of scenery. After the epic dryness of Wahiba Sands, we're flying south to Salalah. And guys, this place is green, lush, tropical. It's like a different country altogether, especially during the Kharif season, which is the monsoon, typically June to September. Waterfalls, misty mountains, coconut groves, it's wild. It's Oman's well-kept secret, a subtropical paradise that feels worlds away from the desert landscapes most people associate with the Arabian Peninsula. The Kharif is what makes Salalah famous. The monsoon rains transform the region into this incredibly verdant landscape. It's a phenomenon unique to this part of Arabia. Suddenly you're surrounded by mist-covered hills, flowing wadis, valleys or riverbeds, and an abundance of greenery. It attracts visitors from all over the Gulf who come to escape the summer heat. The contrast with the rest of Oman is just staggering, and it's a testament to the diverse geography of this incredible country. One of the must-visit spots during Kharif is Wadi Darbat. It's stunning. Think cascading waterfalls, boating on a turquoise lake surrounded by lush vegetation, camels just chilling by the water. It's surreal. You can rent a boat, have a picnic, or just hike around and soak in the incredible scenery. It's a place where nature truly puts on a show, and it's easy to spend an entire day just exploring its different corners and marveling at the beauty. Now let's talk Salalah's vegetarian food scene, because it's got its own unique flavor thanks to the tropical influence. Coconuts are a big deal here. You'll find roadside stalls everywhere selling fresh coconut water, straight from the source, super refreshing. And bananas, lots of local bananas and papayas. It's a fruit lover's paradise. This abundance of tropical fruit is a direct result of the unique climate, and it's a delicious perk of visiting Salalah. Because of its historical trading links with East Africa and India, the cuisine in Salalah has some distinct influences. You'll find more curries, more spices that remind you of Indian food. This makes it pretty fantastic for vegetarians. Look for vegetable biryanis, lentil dishes, dal, and various vegetable curries often made with coconut milk. These dishes are rich, flavorful, and incredibly satisfying. The fusion of Omani and South Asian culinary traditions creates something truly special. I found some amazing local restaurants in Salalah city, often simple, unassuming places that served up incredible vegetarian thalis or platters. Loads of different little vegetable preparations, rice, bread, a feast, and super affordable too. Don't be shy to venture into the neighborhoods away from the main tourist strips. That's often where you find the most authentic and delicious local eats. Ask for kudra vegetable dishes, Beyond the Kharif landscapes, Salalah is also famous for its frankincense. The Al Husn Souk, or Hafa Souk, is the place to go. It's an old traditional souk, and the air is thick with the scent of frankincense resin, which is harvested from trees in the region. You can buy all grades of frankincense, traditional burners and perfumes. It's a fascinating glimpse into an ancient trade that once made this region incredibly wealthy. The history of frankincense is deeply intertwined with the identity of Dofa, the region Salalah is in. The beaches around Salalah are also stunning. Mugsail Beach, with its blowholes that shoot water high into the air during high tide, is particularly dramatic. White sand, turquoise water, dramatic cliffs. It's a beautiful coastline. It's a great place for a long walk, to watch the fishermen, or just to relax and enjoy the sea breeze. The power of the Indian Ocean is palpable here, and the coastline offers a different kind of beauty to the lush inland areas. Exploring the Jebel Salman mountain range, part of which is a nature reserve, offers breathtaking views and a chance to see unique flora and fauna, including, if you're incredibly lucky, the elusive Arabian leopard. The drive up is spectacular, with viewpoints overlooking the coastal plain and the vast expanse of the Arabian Sea. It's a reminder of the wild, untamed nature that still exists in this region, a stark contrast to the cultivated plantations closer to the city. Salalah, for me, was this incredible, unexpected green jewel. It showed me a completely different side of Oman. And for vegetarian food, it was fantastic. The fresh fruits, the coconut-infused dishes, the Indian-influenced curries. It's a place that tantalizes all your senses, from the lush greenery and misty air to the fragrant frankincense and the delicious, spicy food. It's a must-visit, especially if you can time your trip with the Kharif, a true tropical surprise in Arabia. Chapter 5. For our final Omani adventure, we're going up, way up, to Jebel Shams, the highest mountain in Oman, often dubbed the Grand Canyon of Arabia. And let me tell you, that nickname is no exaggeration. The views are absolutely mind-blowing, vertigo-inducing, make you feel tiny, kind of spectacular. Getting here involves a bit of a drive, some of it on unpaved roads, so a 4x4 is definitely recommended, or at least a car with good clearance. But every bump in the road is worth it. The main attraction is the Anaka Canyon, or the Grand Canyon itself. Standing on the rim, looking down into this colossal abyss, it's just, wow, the scale is immense. The canyon walls drop dramatically for over 1 kilometer in some places. There's a famous hike called the Balcony Walk, W6 Trail, that takes you along the rim, offering some of the most insane views you'll ever see. It's not for the faint of heart if you're scared of heights, but it's relatively flat and incredibly rewarding. I did the Balcony Walk, and it was an unforgettable experience. You're literally walking along a ledge carved into the side of the canyon. Far below, you can sometimes spot the tiny, abandoned village of As-Sab. The silence, broken only by the wind or the call of a bird, is profound. It's a place that commands respect for the power of nature and the passage of geological time. Make sure you bring plenty of water, sun protection, and good shoes. This is serious hiking territory. Apart from the main canyon viewpoint, there are other trails and viewpoints around Jebel Shams. The air is cooler up here, a welcome respite from the heat of the lower plains. You'll see small villages, goat herders, and a rugged, sparse kind of beauty. The landscape is stark but stunning, with unique rock formations and hardy vegetation that clings to life in this challenging environment. It's a different kind of Omani beauty, raw and untamed. Now, what about vegetarian food at nearly 3,000 meters above sea level? You're not going to find a plethora of gourmet restaurants, obviously, but there's guest houses and small resorts that cater to hikers and visitors usually offer simple, hearty meals. Again, communication is key. When I stayed at one of the local guest houses, I let them know I was vegetarian. And they prepared a delicious dinner of rice, dal, lentil soup, and a simple vegetable stew, along with fresh Omani bread. It's the kind of food that tastes even better after a long day of hiking in the crisp mountain air. It's not fancy, but it's nourishing and authentic. Often, these places use locally sourced ingredients where possible. You might also find dates, local honey, and fresh fruits, depending on the season and availability. It's about managing expectations. You're here for the incredible nature, and the food is there to fuel your adventures. One thing to remember about Jebel Shams is that facilities are limited. There are a few places to stay, ranging from basic camps to slightly more comfortable guest houses. It's best to book accommodation in advance, especially during peak season and bring layers of clothing as it can get quite cold at night, even in summer. The altitude makes a big difference to the temperature. The journey to Jebel Shams itself is part of the experience. As you ascend, the landscape changes dramatically. You pass through ancient villages like Wadi Gul, clinging to the mountain sides, offering a glimpse into a traditional way of life. These switchback roads offer stunning views at every turn. It's a drive that requires attention but rewards you with incredible scenery. Take your time, stop at viewpoints and soak it all in. For the adventurous vegetarian traveler, Jebel Shams is an absolute must. The sheer majesty of the Grand Canyon of Arabia is something that photos and videos can't fully capture. You have to experience it, and while the vegetarian food options might be simpler than in the cities, they are available and they are part of the authentic mountain experience. It's about embracing the ruggedness and the simplicity. Jebel Shams was the perfect, awe-inspiring finale to my Omani journey. From the vibrant city of Muscat to the ancient forts of Nizwa, the golden dunes of Wahiba, the lush greenery of Salalah, and finally the breathtaking heights of Jebel Shams, Oman truly offers an incredible diversity of experiences. And for us vegetarians, it's a welcoming, delicious and totally doable adventure. This mountain, this canyon, it leaves an indelible mark on your soul. And that, my friends, is a wrap on Oman. What an incredible, incredible journey. From the bustling souks of Muscat to the ancient forts of Nizwa, the mind-blowing desert of Wahiba Sands, the shocking green of Salalah, and the epic heights of Jebel Shams, this country just kept delivering. And the best part, doing it all as a vegetarian was not just possible, it was delicious. Seriously, if Oman wasn't on your travel radar before, especially as a veggie traveler, I hope this video just blasted it onto your must-visit list. SahiTrip Travel Services is all about showing you the real side of these places, and Oman, you were real. The hospitality, the landscapes, the culture, the food, it all came together to create an experience that I'm not going to forget anytime soon. This is what travel is all about. Pushing your boundaries, discovering new things, and connecting with places and people in a meaningful way. Oman, you surprised me in the best way possible. To all my fellow plant-based adventurers out there, don't let dietary preferences hold you back from exploring amazing destinations like this. With a little planning and an open mind, the world is your oyster. Or, your delicious plate of hummus. So thanks for watching. Thanks for coming along on this Omani adventure with SahiTrip Travel Services. I hope you're feeling inspired. If you like this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Drop a comment below. Tell me, where should I go next? Any Oman tips I missed? And most importantly, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss the next adventure. We've got so much more to show you. Until then, stay curious, keep exploring, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.